On behalf of Ohio's 1,550 dairy farm families, the American Dairy Association Mideast welcomes you to the Dairy Products Building, home of the famous butter cow and calf. Always a favorite and highly anticipated attraction at the Ohio State Fair, the butter display has represented popular and positive ideals for more than 55 years. This year is no exception, as the 2022 butter display honors the fair's rich agricultural heritage. The Ohio State Fair began more than 170 years ago, and since then the fair has grown, welcoming hundreds of thousands of guests each year to enjoy a variety of food, attractions, rides, and concerts. But the roots of the fair remain grounded in agriculture, highlighting farm families and their contributions to our communities.
The Ohio State Fair is full of traditions, including the butter cow and calf. And one of the other big traditions, kind of where it all started, is the showing of livestock. So it seemed appropriate to give a throwback, a nod to the heritage of the fair and honor its agricultural roots.
This year's display features 10 life-size butter sculptures, including the traditional cow and calf, and for the first time ever, other livestock, a pig, a lamb, and a chicken. All being proudly shown by kids at the fair, where they are being recognized for their hard work.
It is exciting that this is the first time that we have other farm animals in the display. Over the years, we've had other animals like snakes and ladybugs and deer, but this is truly the first time we've ever had other farm animals join the cow and calf.
Sculptors worked inside a 46-degree cooler for about 500 of the 600 hours it took to complete the display, which was formed from 2,530 pounds of butter, donated in part by dairy farmers of America. This year's butter display is the biggest one ever at the Ohio State Fair. The sculptors begin by making steel and wooden frames to support the weight of the butter. From 55-pound blocks, the butter is layered on the frames. After many hours of molding and smoothing the butter, each sculpture begins to take shape. Fine details are added last. The butter display is sponsored by the American Dairy Association Mideast, who commissions a group of technical sculptors to create the masterpiece. Artists include lead sculptor Paul Brook of Cincinnati, Tammy Burke of Westchester, Aaron Byram of Columbus, Matt Davidson, a dairy farmer from Sydney, Joe Metzler of Auburn, and Karen Tharp of Fort Myers, Florida. The mural behind the butter display, depicting a livestock show arena, was painted by Ohio artist Ted Hendricks. The butter display at the Ohio State Fair attracts more than 500,000 visitors each summer and continues to be one of the most loved traditions at the fair. Past displays included the 50th anniversary of the moon landing in 2019 and the previous year's tribute to A Christmas Story. Over the years, displays have included a larger-than-life bottle of chocolate milk, the official beverage of the Ohio High School Athletic Association, a tribute to our state symbols, a salute to the 50th anniversary of the All-Ohio State Fair Youth Choir and its founder, and a tribute to our state capital's bicentennial. Ohio sports teams, including the Ohio State Buckeyes, the Cleveland Cavs, the Cleveland Browns, the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Columbus Crew, have also been honored in butter. Other displays have included several well-known Ohio personalities, like Jack Hanna and Dave Thomas, and several historical figures like explorers Lewis and Clark, aviators Orville and Wilbur Wright, and Ohio's U.S. presidents. Many more have paid tribute to innovation, entrepreneurship, and commitment of Ohio's dairy community. The American Dairy Association Mideast thanks you for visiting the Dairy Products Building and hopes you are as proud of this year's Ohio State Fair butter sculpture display as we are.